in Memphis is something many say they are tired of. So hundreds lined up downtown Saturday battling the images of violence.
Black men particularly, we've filled the prison houses at a rate more than any other race. So we have to learn to keep God's laws so that we can unite as a people again and take responsibility for our families and our lives.
It was about changing the mindsets of not just the younger generation to just do the right thing, but more so about reaching everyone.
I think that was a great show of how we can get out there and express our viewpoints and express how we feel and make a peaceful protest.
While standing in a straight line and walking as one, they sent an unspoken message to those who may have been just watching from afar.
Pleasers of man. This is the book of Amos 3, and verse 3, and it says, can two walk together except they be agreed? And the answer is no. Okay, in this case here, IUIC has an agenda to do what? They want to make themselves look good to the public, and they're also raising more money, giving Esau more incentive to provide them with more of these tax-free benefits that they are currently enjoying right now. And this also is another way Esau working through these simple jakes, okay, IUIC, ISUPK, and also Sakari, okay, to go and hypnotize jakes into believing that there is one, that they are going to be somewhat equal, okay, to Esau, these Edomites and these other nations that are here. B, okay, this place is going to continue on forever, okay, and C, okay, somehow they're going to unite all of the so-called black people here together in Great Babylon, America. And we know that's not going to be the case here because IUIC agenda is different. You have the agenda, okay, of the people out there that are associated with the political parties. Okay, you have the people out there that are associated with LGBTQ, okay, which IUIC preaches against, okay, and then you have us, okay, who work for Yahushua Mashiach, who do disassociate ourselves with anything that has to do with this wicked kingdom called Great Babylon, America. This is the book of Matthew 10 and 34, and it says, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So why are they in the video talking about peace, peace, peace? Okay, the video starts off with the violence that's going on there, okay, in that city. Okay, you got to remember this. Esau's blessing is what? The sword. Esau's intention is to use that sword on Yasharala, okay, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, okay, and he has demonstrated that he's very proficient in using that sword, not only on us, but across this earth. Okay, but in reality, in retrospect, we are talking about us, okay, because we are the ones, okay, that have been put here, okay, to go under Esau's oppression, okay, due to our iniquities against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so the only people that are going to be saved from Esau's sword is going to be the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of Israel that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is going to send his angels to collect from the four corners of this earth. Okay, now this video, actually, when I started with that opening, is going to tie into, you see this picture right here, and this is a Jake that came to my camp once. I met him in the gym. He had made a compliment on my beard, and he was with another Jake. And basically, he did come to the camp. He looked like he was looking like he wanted to get into it and, you know, learn. And he said that he had been an avid follower of IUIC. He has watched Sakari, and he was just mesmerized with, you know, their knowledge of the scriptures, okay, and just that marching, you know, that purple man marching thing that IUIC do, as you saw in that video there. IUIC marches a lot, you know. The leader of IUIC, Bishop Nate, is a very prolific speaker, okay. He has a very soothing voice, very, very, very good at public speaking. And so, you know, this is what Jake them like, because this is what they like, that smooth talk. They still want to be associated with Israel, but at the same time, they kind of like that Black Panther kind of way of how IUIC, Sakari, and the rest of these other groups are there bringing this in. Okay, so it's a very carnal way that they're doing this. Okay, they like the debates. Okay, they like all the pomps and the bullcrap that these groups bring out. But before I move any further with this, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 30, starting with verse 9. And it said that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. Now, when this Jake, and he's not the first, but he was the most recent. Okay, when we go out there and we teach, our teaching style is not the way these other camps do this. Okay, IUIC in particular, and Sakari and those who have a intro hip hop video. They carry straps. They look cool. They look like they're from the world. Okay, we go there in sackcloth and we bring out the scriptures. We give example. We talk about what's going on currently in the headlines. We apply those with the scriptures. Okay, to paint a big picture, because we have variation of different audience. Also, a lot of us who actually are teachers now come from different career fields in the world. Okay, so we're not all bums. A lot of us had very high paying jobs out there. Okay, but we are called into this truth by Yahushua Mashiach, which is the best thing that we could do in our life, is to serve our Lord. Okay, our coming King that is going to be returning real soon to put down this red demon. Okay, Esau. Okay, now our teaching style is a little bit boring. Okay, because we don't speak smooth things. We speak what? Prophecy of things to come. We go into the past and we talk about what this man has done. Okay, so you remember, you have to eat the whole roll. Okay, the good and the bad. Okay. In one end, we know that there's great destruction that's coming. At the other end, we know that there's what? There's also salvation for those who's going to be part of that, hopefully elect. Okay? But people don't want to hear that. They want to hear there's going to be this unification of the so-called African-American race here in Great Babylon, America. And that's not going to be the case. And this is verse 11. It says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise the word and trust in oppression and perverseness, which is what these guys teach. Okay, that straps is perverseness. You're being what Esau is. Okay, basically. Okay, you're following through. When you take a look at this right here, dress up in the fancy robe and all the blings. Okay, the marching. To be seen of people. To get the compliment. So that everyone can write about you. These promotional things that you're doing. Okay. That's basically part of this perverseness. That's how Esau gets you. Okay, that's the deceptive tactics of Esau. And it says, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And guess what? If you are Hebrew Israelite, it doesn't matter if you are following IUIC, and it doesn't matter if you are Bishop Nate and any of those guys out there who are deceiving their audience and collecting their money so that they could go take these exotic trips all across the earth, in their purple suits as if they're doing something great. All right, you are going to go under the judgment, plain and simple. Either you're part of the hopefully elect, okay, that is going to get saved, or you're going to be the other 66% that is going to get put to death here in various form of destruction. Okay, let's go into the book of Matthew 23, starting with verse 5, and it says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. Take a look at this. They're looking to be seen by men. If this isn't as pompous as you can get, I don't know what's pompous is. Okay, because they've somehow fashioned themselves to look like some type of military parade. Okay, and I can guarantee you, most of these men have never served a day in any form of any branch of the military. And it says they make broad their palicacies and enlarge the borders of their garments and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, which we've seen a lot of videos and how they do, the feast days. Okay, I mean, these guys they go all out. Okay, they have the fashion shows, they have the dance, the twerking contest, all of this stuff. We've seen it. Okay, and it says, and the chief seats in the synagogues and greetings in the market, and to be called of men, rabbi, rabbi. So that's the reason why you see they're giving themselves rank. Okay, captains, generals, what else? Bishops, and all these other things. Now we do, that's done in Great Millstone also too, but it's not done like that. They earn it in Great Millstone. There's a difference. These guys are going out there and they've gotten those carnal titles, okay? And they want to be seen of men. That's why they're walking like that. So you see the Edomites there taking the pictures and cameras like that. Why? Because see, that making those Edomites very comfortable. See, we're not in the business to make these Edomites comfortable. I don't go out there to go make Edomites comfortable. I'm not your friend, you Edomites. Okay? I'm not Esau's friend. I'm not friends with any of these other nations out there. Okay? If you're not in this truth, I'm part of that hopeful elect, that 1/3, okay, and brothers that I know, okay, and their associates, which is their families and everything like that, who would be accepted, okay. Everybody else could go kick rocks, okay. So I'm not out there to make Esau feel good, okay. In fact, I would really go to my way when they pass by in their car when I'm out there on camp, and I really bring it out so that they can hear me telling them what's going to happen to them, because I want them to know that they're going to die and they're going to be my servant, okay, for 1,000 years. Okay, let's go into the book of Romans 11, starting verse 7. It says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it. Why are we obtaining it? Okay, why is it that I could be out there for 4.5 decades out there, and then I'm getting it? Why? Because why? It says, and the rest were blinded, okay, according as it is written, God had given them the spirit of slumber. They're sleeping. Why are they sleeping? Because they've got these groups that have been set up by Yahushua Mashiach to do what? Pull away the undesirables, the ones that love this world, the one that want to continue to follow oppression, the ones that want to have the blings and the nice cars and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with having good things in this world, but don't rest your heart on it. Okay? You know, they made some fun about the elders teaching apostles of great millstones and likewise brothers, and say that every boy looked like a bum because we wear sackcloth and not wearing the fancy clothes. Because this Jake that came to camp, he goes, this is what y'all wear. And I go, yeah. I said, this is what we're supposed to wear. And I actually showed him the scripture of that. We're supposed to wear dress in sackcloth. Okay? That's how we prophesy in the end. Okay? We're not out there, okay, to be noticed or for a fashion show. But, you know, their eyes are slumber. And it says that they should not see, and ear that they should not hear unto this day. Unto this day, they're not hearing. Okay? Because why? They want to be flashy. They're not. When you take a look at the hopefully that here on this video here, what do you see here? Men that are dressed up in sackcloth, okay, that are out there with signs to do the work, okay? Nothing frilled, but take a look at the other side, okay? Take a look at how they look, okay? Because they're into that. They're rapping about their Mercedes, that they're pulling up in their Mercedes. You know, they're making sure you know, okay, that they have this type of stuff. So what you have here really is a carnival show, basically, okay? A carnival show. This is the book of Matthew 7, verse 6, and it says, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you, which you see right now is happening with IUIC. And that's going to happen to Sakari and the rest of these guys. When you walk with there strapped up like that, and I know Esau has got them doing this, okay? Eventually, as Esau realized that he cannot pull any more of the people of Israel in there, okay, his time has ran out, he's going to put you all to death. Y'all are going to get rammed by the very people you're going on. And this is what IUIC is getting now. These Christians, okay, out there who believe that, you know, two men could be married, and these pastors are performing those wedding rituals, okay, and they celebrate all the holidays, they eat all the abominable food, okay, and you're going out there and you're telling them, okay, you're carnal, but you're going and telling other carnal people, oh, you can't do this and do that. And that's the reason why they call you a hypocrite, because you're full of crap, and you are full of crap, all right? And they're gonna ran you, they're gonna put you dead. That's the reason why, you know, you had a guy come to the camp with a gun. One guy. So there was a group of you out there. You march like you're a paramilitary organization, okay? Out there marching all. But one guy can come there with a gun, and none of you knew how to take him down, do hand-to-hand combat, and take this guy down. But you consider yourself, and that's why I look at this guy, you know, the Jake that came to me, and I said, look here, man. There's many of us that serve in the military, and we were in the rank of commanders, okay, where we commanded real men. How many service members you see walking out there in a uniform, you know, acting stupid and dumb, okay? That tells you these guys are so simple, and that's why they're laughable, man. And like, how are you looking at that? So basically, when I'm looking at this doggone Jake here, it's like, why are you hiding from me in the gym? Because that's what he was doing. He started hiding from the gym. He started trying to avoid. And it's like, okay, you see me walking by like that, don't reach your hands out to try to do pound fist, because I'm not going to pound fist at you, man, okay? I'm not going to rub, that's, you know, to me, that's rubbing dick anyways. Okay, so I don't rub. I'm not gonna play that with you. You ain't shit to me, man. All right. Yahweh Shemi Ashai makes a decision who's gonna come into a camp or whatever case of that. I didn't invite you to be part of my camp. I told you to come out there to get the script because you showed interest. So what do you got to play and be immature about it for? If I just wanted some nigga to come out there like that, I'd pay a niggas to come out there and go stand up out there if I needed that. But we're not the Great Millstone and the likewise brothers, okay, which includes myself. We're not insecure. If we have to go there by ourselves, we go there by ourselves. And there's plenty of brothers that go there by themselves. And I can name them off. Magan, Chapel of the 12, okay, Azanamat, okay, Amwan Abad, you get Yahweh the Maccabees, and I can go on and on and on. These are high, brave, lions. And I have a whole lot of respect for these brothers. We all know each other out there because why? We those brothers that go there on our 2 feet and roar like lion against this doggone pompous cracker that's out there, okay, thinking that he's going to get over on us. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 57, Starting verse 15, it says, "For thus said the high and lofty one that inhabit eternity, whose name is holy, I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones." Who is contrite ones and who's the humble ones? That's us. Okay. Let's find out what this word. Let's find out what this word contrite means, and it's contrite, and it means feeling or express remorse or penitence affected by guilt. We are guilty. When you take a look back at your life, you are just like these guys over here, man, on the left, and probably even worse. You think about all the things that you've been doing in your life. We should be dead. Why are we alive? We were reserved to do the job that we're doing right now. So we have to be humble. Okay, when you take a look at it, the fact that you've had your ass kicked all your entire life, and here it is, Yahweh Shemi Ashai has preserved you to go be special for him, to go there and to go be an ambassador, to go bring out this truth, to go bring out this word to this devil that you're gonna go down, you're gonna be put into slavery, you're gonna be destroyed. And to the rest of you doggone 2/3 out there that don't want to hearken, okay, you too are gonna get that judgment and that hell coming. This is the book of Zephaniah 2, down verse 3, and it says, "Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai's anger." And that's what we dealing with. That's what we go and we put our lesson out. Doesn't matter how tired we are. We go out there on the highway and byways because we were commanded to. Okay, we got to go and feed the sheep out there. Those that want to hear. If you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. So it's like, hey, come on, Jake. Like, why you run? And go whisper in the air, right? You bring nothing to the table. You bring nothing to the table. Okay, just like I didn't bring anything to the table when I spent 2 years listening to the teachers, the elders and apostles from Great Millstone and likewise brothers, and I'm still learning. I'm a baby in this. Okay, so that's why I watch a whole lot of brother videos. Okay, even if they just start teaching like a couple months ago, they know scriptures that I don't know. They were given a portion that I didn't get. So you know what? That's how you eat the soul roll. You got to be humble in spirit and contrite. Okay, because if you want to do this job the right way, you have to go and do what? You have to get there. You have to learn from people that are actually able to teach you these things here. Okay, and you absorb that. That's what you do. And this is obviously Jake didn't want to do that. He likes to be entertained. Well, I'm not the guy to entertain you. All right, and so that's why you're out there in the world, and that's why you still walking around. You're still fat because he works out in the gym exactly the way he showed his dedication to coming into this truth. Okay, a sorry ass garbage. This is the book of Jeremiah. I'm going to close out here. This is the book of Jeremiah 15:2, and it says, "And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee," and I told him this, you people are not listening. You doggone 2/3 are not listening. You doggone little Jake there, you little video game playing, little chubby little Jake sitting around here with your imagination that you think you're going to take this man down carnally when you can't even pull your own fat body up, or you wouldn't doggone do one push up, or you will run a quarter of a mile, and you think you're going to take on Esau? How the hell you think you could deal with these doggone crazy psychotic crackers? But here's what we're going to tell you, okay? "And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai, such are for the death to death." And you're going to go in those FEMA camp. I show them the poster. We show you all the posters out there. You're going to those FEMA camp. They are real. They are right. I tell you, and I bought that video before. These Jakes that are inside the military, they can beat your damn ass. They don't give a crap about you because all they care about is a paycheck. All right? So death to death. Jakes them in uniform. I'm gonna put you niggas to death. And it says, "And as such, for the sword to the sword." Okay? You like to carry? You think you're bad? You think you know how to shoot? You think you shoot 300? Can you get a target from 300 yards or 400 yards? Okay? Do you know how to do proper breathing? Okay? Because it's not Hollywood. Okay? You think you got it? You guys think you got what it takes, Sakari? And it says, "And it's such as are for the famine to the famine." These Jakes don't even know how to hunt. They're not a cleaner. They don't. I could guarantee a lot of them don't even know how to even boil water or do any type of cooking whatsoever. Nothing. Okay, how are you gonna deal with men who grow up trying to survive off the land and stuff? That Esau is a hardened man that does what? They eat raw meat. Okay, they eat raw meat. They don't even have to even cook it. So right away, Jake is at a disadvantage. Okay, and it says, "And such are for the captivity to the captivity." And you betcha, that's what this man has for us. You can go with these guys on the left, ISUPK, and they could talk. These drunk, you know, coke sniffing guys, and they could talk all the shit, all the crap they want, and you might be impressed with that. You know, they tell you you're Hebrew Israelite, but that don't mean a damn thing if you're not part of the elect that's going to get beamed up in those chariots, okay, and watch from above as the rest of these people down here on earth catch hell, and then we come back and we clean up the mess and grab Esau them holes, chain their ass, put them to slavery along with these other nations, okay, and at the conclusion of 1,000 years, okay, put Esau's ass to death. And that's how that's going to go. That's how the story is going to go. So Lord willing, you are edified with this. I'd like to close by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, also to you brothers that are putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.